Everyone thought 20-year-old Elias had lost his mind when he spent his entire inheritance on a so-called dead patch of desert. Land was nothing but cracked sand, stretching endlessly beneath a white, merciless sky. At its center stood a single, half-collapsed stone well, tilted and crumbling, like a broken tooth rotting in the earth. Locals laughed without restraint. Farmers shook their heads and said the ground hadn't seen water in more than 50 years. Some even swore birds refused to fly over it. Elias hadn't bought the land to farm. He was a geology student, and weeks earlier, while clearing out his late grandfather's attic, he had found something that refused to leave his thoughts. Hidden inside a rusted compass box were thin, yellowed sheets of paper, brittle with age, were hand-drawn maps, covered in strange symbols, uneven depth markings, and frantic notes written in his grandfather's trembling handwriting. What unsettled Elias most was that none of the formations matched any known geological records. One sentence, written in faded red ink, was underlined 3 times. Not water, don't tell anyone. Every marking pointed to one place, the well. 4 relentless months, Elias dug deeper into the shaft. He worked through blistering heat that peeled his skin raw, and nights so cold his hands shook on the rope. He ignored the laughter of passing locals who called it the world's most expensive hole. He ignored the warnings from an old man who stopped one evening and whispered that the land had been sealed for a reason. Elias grew thinner, quieter, consumed. He sold his car, moved into a crooked wooden shack near the well, and worked from dawn until darkness, lowering bucket after bucket of sand and stone. Then one afternoon, everything changed. As Elias cranked the rusted pulley, the ground beneath his boots began to vibrate, not violently, steadily, like a massive engine waking up beneath the earth. A deep metallic hum rose from the well, crawling up the rope and into his bones. The air grew thick and charged, as if the desert itself was holding its breath. Heart hammering, Elias lifted the bucket. Instead of sand, it emerged coated in fine, glittering black shards, smooth, sharp-edged, and unnaturally cold to the touch. Beneath them was something solid, perfectly shaped, artificial. Elias froze. The dead land wasn't empty. It was hiding something buried far deeper than water. Something engineered, sealed, and worth more than the entire town combined. By nightfall, unmarked vehicles appeared on the distant road. By morning, strangers were asking careful questions and watching the well a little too closely. Now, everyone wants what's below, but the gate Elias uncovered is locked. It doesn't open for just anyone. Wait until you see what Elias found. You can subscribe for more amazing stories.